MLB The Show's tour of the minor leagues continues as we make a stop in the 16-team Pacific Coast League. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Sacramento River Cats and the Las Vegas Aviators. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Brian Howard will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Yeah, good rip on it, huh?
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Left fielder is on the move. He's there and records the first out. And next up will be Franklin Barreto.
Number 1, designated hitter.
The windup and the 0-1. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Sanchez moving to his left, and that'll get down for a base hit. Digging in to try it again, Ray King. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Come on, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 3rd home run for him on the year. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Ray King will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. 1-0 the count. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
High chopper to 3rd, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Sparks is under this one as he tucks this one away to retire the side. Nothing across here this half. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. Into the box now. Number 39 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Has a look, now the pitch. The middle. He's got it. There's one.
That's an out.
On to first, a double play.
We don't get to see the glove tossing up, but boy, it can really help save some time, and it looks good to boot.
So stepping in, Ray King.
Ray King.
First offering on its way. And, ooh, I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Started to go around there, but he holds up. Ball 1. Drilled down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there, keeping him at first base.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like it had extra bases written all over it. Great job by the left fielder to get to that ball and get the ball back in, keeping that to a single.
Right fielder, Jalen.
Stepping into the box, Jalen Davis. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Chopped now to short. Can they get 2? Scooped up to second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
A 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game.
10 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base.
Now on your home for minor league baseball. MLB The Show has coverage from Mitchell Jordan, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty V, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 at this homestand.
And a big curveball is in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone.
Big strikeout.
So striding forward now, Ray King. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, pretty deflating at bat right there, Matty. Not only for him, but the team as well. He's got to find a way to pull a trigger. Can't get caught guessing with runners in scoring position.
Miller over at second. McMahon on at first with nobody out.
Come on, big guy, get your pitch.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike.
Come on, let it fly right here. Let's go now, one time.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball.
Hey, see it, drive it like you can. Let's go.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Pretty clear he didn't like it. At the plate, Ray King, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact.
And the third baseman is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go as the third baseman, Ryan Goins.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
To the right. And there's one down now. Striding in once again, Ricky Sparks. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Run, gets this one down. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. In now, Ray King.
The first baseman, Ray King.
See it, drive it. Let's go right here.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball one.
And a ball 1-0. Runners are at first and second with one away. Big swing and a miss at the changeup. A ball and a strike.
Right here. Let's go, kid.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, have a rip like you can. Here we go.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Into the box now, Ray King. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
One out, nobody on. A ball and a strike.
Count 1-1.
1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Fouled off. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Now another 1-2. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. And tonight's comes to an end. 6-3 the final. The Las Vegas Aviators came through late. The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Sean Jelly will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. He has an ERA in the low 3s, but one thing he knows to do, he knows how.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. At the plate, Zane Gurwitz. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The designated hitter,
Rojas aboard here at first with nobody out. Is on the ground over to first. And he is in there.
Well, it's really hard to complain about this one because that's one of the hardest double plays to turn. The first baseman has to deal with the runner headed to second, and he sometimes shields you from throwing where you want to make the throw. They should have made it, but that's a tough play all the way around.
Striding in, Ray King. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Ray.
Hey, can up there, huh?
First offering on its way.
Inside ball. Hey. 1-1.
No one bet. Let's go.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Very good one.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. The pitch.
Full count. 3-2.
Jalen Davis is on deck. And before the big 3-2 pitch, time is called at home plate. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first. Stepping into the box,
Now
Matt
batting,
Theis.
the first baseman, Matt.
Here's the 0-1. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 2-2. Coming to the plate now, Ray King, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
King.
Working ahead.
First delivery to him on the way. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Right back into a good hitter's count now after what was a pretty dreadful second inning. He's got to start throwing a lot more strikes. Quality strikes would help too.
Hit sharply on the ground.
Come on,
To second
get down.
for 1.
Come on, get there,
On to
get
first
there.
to complete the double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out, but the double play is the last.
Stepping up now, Elliott Soto comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Soto.
To first. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Matt Theis. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. A run, a hit, and a man left. Ready for another chance, Ray King.
The first baseman, Ray King.
Inside. Let's go, kid.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey. 0-1's the count.
Right now.
0-1, here it comes.
0-1.
And he takes this one high, 1-1.
Let's go, big dog.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2.
Come on, baby. Get your pitch up there.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact.
Get your pitch.
And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full 3-2.
This would be an absolute terrible start to the inning. After drilling the first guy, you can't allow the second guy to reach base via the wall.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
Yeah, good rip on him, huh?
And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Jalen Davis.
Grounded back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Elliot Ramos is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the fifth.
The batter, number 8, second baseman.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Standing in, Taylor Heineman, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. So they load the bases on just 1 hit, but 3 men are left stranded. 5 innings complete. The Bees lead it 3-2. Into the box, Ray King.
First baseman, Ray King.
Get your pitch right here. Come on now.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. None out, runners at first and second. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. One there. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Good job there to slam the door for the win, and they finish the month with a bang, just the way you want to.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game.
12 hits, 2 errors. They left 17 runners on base.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. It's the first game in the month of July between the Salt Lake Bees and the Sacramento River Cats. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Tyler Anderson, the Nevada-born starter, will get the call in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
First baseman, Ray King.
Hey, look at one pitch.
First
right
pitch
here.
coming. Here it is. Hit back toward the mound. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped a base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Coming to the plate now, Jalen Davis. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. The pause and the 0-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Digging in, Ray King. He singled his last time up.
Ray King.
First offering on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. The 0-1 delivery. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. A runner at first with no outs here. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Here we go.
Hit in the air to center field. Adele will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Standing in, Ray King. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
0-1, here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time, as it's well off the outside.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Is laid off, and the count runs full. Jalen Davis is on deck.
Come on, let it fly right here. Let it fly.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
Now at the plate, Jalen Davis. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Davis.
Hey, let her fly up there.
Here now the 2-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Nice hit, that boy. Good job.
Coming to the plate now, Elliot Ramos.
Now batting, the center fielder, Elliot Ramos.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Jalen.
And he popped him up. Kerwitz has a play, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 2 hits, including the home run, no errors, and a couple of men left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The River Cats lead it 3-0. Digging in, Ray King. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Ray King.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hey.
Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Hey, you got it. Nice jump.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Row. You're so concerned about it on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the DH, Ryan Burke.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs. Moving late into this one, a perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally. Yeah, he's gotten the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ray King. First pitch on its way.
Ball. All right, great take, great
Count
take.
1-0.
3 runs already home here. Count now a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch.
Yep,
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Guys, steer this one.
Had a good cut there, but he can't time the breaking ball. That evens us at 2-2.
Hey, come on,
Got him in
big
the
dog.
chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
3-2.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Yours now. Come on,
No outs, nobody on. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right.
on, dig,
and now it'll kick around in the corner. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
Stepping in, Jalen Davis. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point.
Jalen Davis.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Williams in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jalen Miller. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
First for the victorious River Cats, 8 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 12 men on base.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the Salt Lake Bees and the Sacramento River Cats. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Caleb Berriger, a Michigan-born lefty, gets the starting job here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at one of the game's top strikeout pitchers. He's averaging over 11 strikeouts per 9 innings so far on the season. We'll know if he's on early by seeing a lot of swings and misses.
First baseman, Ray King.
First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
drilled on the ground to short, and that's through for a hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is, they're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Striding into the box, Jalen Davis. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
The 3-1. Runners on the move for second. That's a strike to throw down. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. Thursday Night Baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. So striding in, Elliott Soto. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hey, knock it down, make the play.
Still only 1 out in the inning. Bit of eyes here as he's going to try to lay one down. And he's safe.
Well, he took a risk with the decision to throw to second instead of taking the sure out at first. Not sure if someone was yelling for him to go to second, but we know now it was the wrong call.
Stepping up to the plate, Jack Kruger, as we begin the top of the 4th.
The catcher, Jack Kruger.
Hey, nobody out now.
Down the first baseline, reined in, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Now in the box, Zane Gurwitz. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Runners at the corners, 2 men out.
No one better. Make your pitch right here.
And gets this one down. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And add 1 more as this is now a 6-0 ball game.
And those are plays that cost you ball games. You're already losing, and then you make an error like that to compound things. That's how things snowball on you, and you start to feel like you can't do anything right.
So digging in now, Ray King. He reached on a single in his first try. Has a look, now the pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
Come on, big guy, get
Nobody out, runner on first. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Fielded cleanly. There's 1. On to first, and they get them both.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Ray King.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
The 1-1. Hit back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Now at the plate, Jalen Davis. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Hits are even at 7 apiece. in the air now out to left. Avens will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Now at the plate, Elliot Ramos, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Elliot Ramos.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Pops this one up. Curletta is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Peter Maris. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Hey, get a good one up there, huh?
And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. A runner on first with 2 away.
All right, come on now. One time. Let it fly.
Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Come on, big guy. One time. Here we go.
The 1-2 is a slider taken for a ball.
Great take.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. 7th inning coming up. The Bees are out in front, 7-3. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and here comes the first baseman, Ray King.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
Laser!
Into center field, line drive base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the center fielder. He can't get there as it falls in.
Way to drive that. Nice hit. There you go.
Ready for another shot now. Elliot Ramos. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Elliot Ramos.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Striding forward now is the DH, Peter Maris. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Peter.
Hey, keep it going. Watch out for us right here.
And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2.
Come on, you got it. Come on.
Throw won't get him. Ready once again, Jalen Miller. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
Second baseman, Jalen.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
I'm really impressed by that strikeout, and I'll tell you why. He should have gotten a call on the pitch before, and it looked like he got squeezed a little bit. In a bases-loaded situation, that could drive a guy nuts, drive you crazy. What I loved is he didn't let him take.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the... Digging in and looking for more, Ray King. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Line drive to left. But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
And tonight's final, 7-3. The Salt Lake Bees wrap up their 20th road win of the season. Tyler Carpenter earned his 5th win of the year. Caleb Berriger permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score. First for the victorious Bees, 7 runs on 10 hits. 2 errors, they left 22 runners on base. For the River Cats, 3 runs on 10 hits, 2 errors.
A manager gooses his team about a lackluster area of performance.
Now on your home for minor league baseball. MLB The Show has coverage from the AAA Pacific Coast League. We've got baseball on the 4th of July between the Sacramento River Cats and the Fresno Grizzlies. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Will Crow, a right-hander out of Tennessee, will be the starting pitcher. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy's kind of hard to figure out. You think most pitchers would love pitching in their home ballpark, but he's struggled at home so far this season. There hasn't been a lot of home cooking for this guy, and that's something he needs to turn around in a big way.
In there, strike 1. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. They come in fresh off a victory last time out, but it comes on the heels of a 5-game losing streak prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, they have to build off their win in their last game. They were able to break a losing streak. They were finally able to get everybody to relax a little bit.
Now at the plate, Aldrim Corredor, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Corredor. Hey, now, we got one.
Here now the 2-2. He's on the ground over to first. Right to him. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Digging in, Ray King, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Ray King.
Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
Robinson at third. Ross on second. Maris at first. One gone. Into center field. Line drive base hit. 1 run scores. And he is in there.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Chris Shaw.
Number 83.
4 runs here in this half inning. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Digging in now, Jalen Davis. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2.
Hey, let her fly right here.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Sanchez is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. Digging in once again, Ray King coming off the clutch 2-run single his last time up. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Sacramento lead. Stepping in, Ray King. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul.
Good rip on it, huh?
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Chris Shaw is on deck. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Number 83.
Let her rip.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Pitch outside. The throw. Short hop, but he's out. Great play to pick the throw and slap the tag on him to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. More from the show. Saturday baseball following this message and a word from.
You know, it's always nice to get that first one under your belt when you start a 4-game series on the road. Takes a little bit of the wind out of the sails of the guys in the home dugout and gives you confidence to come back and do it again tomorrow.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish.
6 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base.
MLB The Show's tour of the minor leagues continues as we make a stop. Andrew Lee gets the ball in game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. 1 good game, 1 bad game. I think what he needs to do If he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Settling in now, Ray King. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Ray King.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Runner at second here with one man out.
Deep, big dog. Here we go.
That's a ball.
Missed low and inside with it. 1-1.
Find a gap, kid. Find a gap.
In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Yeah, let her rip, let her rip.
Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. 4th home run for him on the season as they have taken the lead. It's 3-1.
Well, as soon as it left the bat, you knew it had the distance. It was just a matter of staying fair or not. And you see it was hard hooking left until doink, it caromed off the foul pole.
Now batting, Luis Garcia.
Now batting, shortstop, Luis.
3-2 pitch.
Garcia.
This one over to first. He's right there. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Ready to take his hacks again, Ray King, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here's the 0-1. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. 1-2 now.
The count is 1-2.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2...
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for your Grizzlies, number 73. Great.
Hit out towards second. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So here's the cleanup hitter, Luis Garcia. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. 0-1, here's the pitch. On the ground at first, we'll see if they can get 2. Scooped up, 1 there.
That's an out.
On to first, not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call.
Great job of hustle there by the base runner. That looked like an easy inning-ending double play.
Ray King will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Gotta believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Hey, it often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
And he gets him swinging. What a big out there, as there is now one away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front.
Now batting, the right fielder, JB.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Ray King, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one.
Come on now, one time right here.
Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. A ball and two strikes.
Hey, try that pitch, huh? Here you go.
A ball and two strikes. Here's the pitch. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat, and what happens? Gets the string pulled on him. You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
5 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 17 men on base.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Today it's the finale of this 4-game set between the Sacramento River. Tyler Mapes gets handed the ball for the 4th and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Dan Dero, we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here today. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this series has been a little bit of back and forth, dropping the first one, finding a way to battle back, and then dropping the third one of this 4-game set. Let's see if they can find a way to tie this rubber game.
You know, Dero, this is one of those, if you could win game 4 of this series and walk away with a split, you almost feel like you won this series. This is a big one here today.
Now to the plate, Ray King. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Ray King.
Hey, see it. Drive it.
First pitch on its way. Hot shot down the line, but this is foul for the first strike.
Man, he wants that swing back. He'll be thinking about that all night. He crushed that ball. He just needs to stay back a little longer.
Swung on and chopped up the middle on to first, and there were 2 down. So coming to the plate, Ray King, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Runner breaks for third. Pitch inside the throw. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty. Fouled away. And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Locks him up for strike 3. Ready now, Ray King. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Runner back safely.
On right here, one time. Here we go.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away.
Get your pitcher, Johnny. Let's go, big dog. Your spot.
High in the air down the right field line. And no one will track it down.
Hey, let it fly right here.
From the belt, the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Finnegan is a guy that you'll notice attacks hitters with a high-velocity slider. Not the old sweeper. He really fires it in there and snaps off big numbers.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Come on now, get your pitch up there, kid.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Hey, get your pitch. Make it happen right now, huh, kid?
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Here you go. Let it fly.
Nope.
And on 0-2, he misses with a
1
fastball.
ball, 2 strikes.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Sent out to straightaway center field. Stevenson is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Digging in to try it again. J.B. Shutt. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. On the ground to short. Could this be 2? To second for 1. On to first. A double play. 5-3 the final score in this afternoon's game. The Fresno Grizzlies get their 20th